Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. Trailers and TV spots for entertainment serve one single solitary purpose. It is to get the audience, the potential customer, interested in said piece of media, whether it's for a TV show, video game, movie, or whatnot. It is a trailer. It is there to create hype, to create interest, to create the customer. To sit there and say that you shouldn't even judge this, the game is not even out, because of course we're going to be talking about video games, it's a bit of a nonsensical argument. Because what else are we supposed to do? The trailer, the TV spot, it is there, it is meant to be judged, and it will be judged accordingly, regardless of what your argument is after that. Well, that's what they're there for. That's what the trailers are there for. And of course, the current topic of discussion after, well, lots of judging going on with different movies and TV shows coming out right now. But this one, Metroid Prime 4, is on the eve of coming out in December. I believe December 4th. So many people are excited. Some, well, this little, I guess you could call it a trailer, a teaser, have left a bad taste in a few people's mouths. Let's find out why.
Oh! I think it's working. What was that?
Okay.
That did not sound friendly.
This is a Metroid game. It kind of feels out of place to me, but maybe I'm a bit too much of a 2D purist when it comes to Metroid. I mean, the game itself is part of the creation of an entire genre of video games, Metroidvania. So, when the games went to the three-dimensional platform, the, aesthetics, view, whatever. What am I trying to say? Don't know, moving on. When it went 3D, I didn't really have a lot of interest. I didn't have the consoles to play them, and I just moved on. I still go back to Super Metroid every now and then because, well, it's the games that I love, and I do find myself drawn towards Metroidvania games. But this, are they trying to bring in a new audience while risking ostracizing the old audience? Let's continue.
Okay, I got it. Oh, no.
The plucky, comical sidekick.
Oh, too many of them. If you really want to shoot something, maybe.
I think he says something about shooting a hammer. This character.
Oh, I felt it move.
This character is nothing more than yellow paint personified. They took yellow paint, put it on a character. I believe they did the same thing in, what is it? God of War Ragnarok? The new God of War games, where the NPC, your traveling companion, will tell you what you need to do right out the gate. It feels like such a tonal shift. I don't know.
Hang on. Shooting me isn't going to get this to open any faster.
Shooting you might make people happier, though.
We're good. Okay.
I'm
coming down.
A little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to continue the discussion. So I think there's a reason, a very major
You're alone
factor.
on a planet. No hope of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win?
Modern day comical writing with a plucky sidekick character in a Metroid game. Just too much of a tonal shift for me. Now, not everybody agrees with not everyone's agreeing on this discussion in and of itself. So the doctor, I was looking forward to Metroid 4, but no way am I asking Santa for a game with acting and dialogue like this. Miles McKenzie. Oh, unless Miles McKenzie, the lovely walking, talking yellow paint, is taken out immediately, this game will be worse than Other M. Never played Other M. Now, Muggin Lord and a lot of other people feel the same way as Muggin. Mugen? I've heard his name pronounced and I'm never going to get it right. He's not in the entire game. How do we know this? The game's not out yet. A little bit of a teasers. Samus meets other Federation soldiers stranded on the planet. Yes, there are a total of 3 others that he finds. Saw someone write about this. 3 others, but that doesn't mean he's not in the entire game. How much of the game is he in? A lot of people won't know, again, until the game is released. Each encounter offers a different personality of soldiers. That is a strong probability. I welcome it. Good. I'm glad some people are going to enjoy this game. Others, not interested. Love to see how other humans interact with Samus. All the other games that I've played have been about Samus the bounty hunter arriving on a desolate planet and all by herself, looking for upgrades to weapons and abilities and fighting in the dark, horrific recesses of the planet itself. So, me personally, Samus interacting with other people, couldn't care less. Still, the focus and the atmosphere and immersion is still there. For a game that isn't out yet, can you genuinely make that judgment? Just like we cannot make that judgment that the entire game is going to be a big steaming pile of ass because of the walking yellow paint, you cannot make the opposite judgment, that will still be focused on Samus. He won't be in the game. Day 1 for me. Good for you. Tell me how the last boycott worked out. Who's calling for a boycott of this game? People are just saying that they're not interested because of the dialogue. This trailer right here, these little TV spots, these little snippets of dialogue from the walking yellow paint have people completely and totally put off by it. Both of these sentiments are perfectly fine. But trying to claim that boycott this game? No. People are just voicing their opinion on their distaste for the tonal shift. Now, what on earth could have happened? What caused this tonal shift? Now, I don't think this is the cause for it, but I'm sure a sentiment like this has led to it. None other than the lovely, out of touch, can't read the room David Jaffe. It's bad game design when you hide a critical path using techniques that commonly are only used to hide secret areas. What? No. Pay attention to the game that you're playing. It's also bad game design when there are ways for the breadcrumbs to vanish. Now, I will kind of agree with that. However, I think this is a little bit around the time where David Jaffe was playing Metroid Dread and, well, for lack of a better term, sucking ass at it. What on earth do I mean? Well, this is a lovely little wonderful clip that has gone around and been shared across. So what on earth could we be talking about?
Go back up in that room and shoot the ceiling. What?
David Jaffe is responsible. He is one of the developers responsible for God of War. This man's life and livelihood is video games. And to find it odd, such a simple mechanic, simple thing to pay attention to, could have been missed so badly.
Why? There's no indication on the map. There's no indication visually.
Hold up. There's no indication visually. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do you see any possible indication? I see a couple of them. I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. Now, give David the benefit of the doubt. He's getting rather up there in his old age. Maybe, I think he's 54. I'm 51. And my eyesight is complete and total ass. I'll be the first one to admit that. But really, did you miss that? And let's ignore the creatures. Oh, dearie my. I don't know if that tune is going to hit this video. We'll find out when I upload it.
Heritage Month.
And of course,
I haven't been here
other
before.
people didn't seem to have that problem there. I just remember...
The ceiling needs to be shot. Watch this. This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. I guess I'm going to use the rest of this video to make fun of David Jaffe. I shouldn't do that. He's getting up there in age. We should respect our elders, even though he's part of my own generation. He's not my elder. You wouldn't know that if you look at him.
The game did say it was super hard timing, but I mean, it's
wait
like...
a minute. People are sitting there shooting it by accident. I'm going to go ahead and leave it off there. But some people don't care about the walking yellow paint and the dialogue from it. Some people puts a bad taste in their mouth, the tonal shift. So you decide for yourself. We'll have to wait and find out. Wait and see. It's a continuous battle of wait and see. He's not in the whole game. How do you know? The game's not out yet. Why are you complaining about the game? The game's not out yet. The game's not out yet. We're passing judgment on a trailer that's supposed to be getting people interested. It's turning some people away, and others, of course, are doing the meme. They don't care if the game is good or bad. They just want more Metroid. Don't ask questions, just consume product and get excited for next product. We'll wait and see. Is Miles McKenzie going to be in the entire game? How is the dialogue going to permeate the entire game? What are your thoughts on this? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things that you do, and I do hope to see you on the next one. Bye.